Good Erev Shabbos. This week we read from Parshas Pinchas. Pinchas deals with the aftermath of the devastating plague that took place, the consequences of the story of Zimri, having that inappropriate relationship with one of the Midianite princesses. But after this plague, we find that the Bnei Yisrael, the Jewish people, were counted once again. And they were counted not necessarily just by number, but the way they were counted seems to be a little odd. For example, it says, just read one of the tribes, Bnei Gad Mishpachosam, the family of God to their families, L'tzfon Mishpachas HaTzfoni. Tzfon, who was one of the children of God, was now known as not Tzfon, but Hatzfoni. Chagi, for Chagi Mishpachas HaChagi. And so on and so forth. So basically, every single family seemed to have a prefix and a suffix to their name, a hey in the beginning and a yud at the end. And the question is, like, what exactly does that represent or symbolize? So Rashi quotes the Medrash, which tells us that Hashem was putting his initials, so to speak, which is hey and yud, on the Jewish people to vouch for their integrity, that they did not assimilate with the Egyptians while in Egypt, and to tell us that their Jewish lineage was not compromised in any way. But I think a larger lesson from this is that when we act in an appropriate way, an appropriate path which reflects godliness in the world, Hashem puts his initials on us, in our name. For example, we say in the Yom every Thursday, talking about Yosef, it says, Eidus be Yehosef, and adds a hey. Why does it add a hey? The Talmud teaches us to Yosef's name, because since Yosef acted in a way which reflected godliness and greatness in the world, so therefore, there's a letter of, or rather a letter, an initial from Hashem, so to speak, in Yosef's name. So to all of us as well. That is our challenge, and that is our opportunity. When we embrace Hashem's way in the world, when we embrace godliness in the world, we are effectively allowing ourselves to be a platform for his name in the world. So he too will put his initials on us in our name. And that means that our lives become infused with more of the presence of Hashem. It's not just letters. Our lives become infused with his derech, with his path, with his godliness. We become more connected to him. So as the pasuk teaches us, Shuva alai v'shuva alecha. Hashem says to us, we're now in the period of the 3 weeks leading up to Tisha B'Av. Return to me, and I will return to you. If we allow ourselves to become a platform for Kedusha and godliness in the world, Hashem, in turn, will put his name on us and make his presence rest upon us in this world. I wish you all a good Erev Shabbos.